Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Danielle and I love to talk about affordable living and intentional homemaking. And today on the channel, I wanted to do a little thrift haul. Now, it's actually a little bit bigger than like just little. I've got a decent amount of things here. But it's interesting because originally I was thrifting for our third floor renovation. And there's a bunch of things that are going to be for that specific area. A lot of decor pieces that I've picked up thrifting over the past little bit and furniture pieces as well. But I also found some wonderful things that are not specifically related to the third floor. However, I might actually put some of them on the third floor as like, again, decor. I think will be really pretty. But aside from thrifting the items at local thrift stores, I also kind of thrifted some of my family's items as well. So I had stuff from my grandmom that she gave me. I had stuff from my aunt that she gave me. All stunning, absolutely beautiful items. So I got all of those for free, and I got a nice beautiful piece of furniture for the third floor from my aunt for free. So I'm going to be going through all of the thrifted items and exactly how we're going to be using them on our third floor renovation. So if you are new around here, please consider subscribing, hitting that like button. And without further ado, let's get into this video. Okay, so the very first thing that I thrifted was this beautiful picture. I saw this at the local 2nd Ave thrift. I must say though, their prices just in the recent few months have really gone up. I don't know if this is something that is happening in your thrift stores. One of my other kind of YouTube buddies was mentioning this on her channel the other day. She feels like the thrift store is like kind of hiking up its prices a little bit, and I've absolutely kind of been feeling that. Like, I was surprised at how much some of this stuff was. I mean, granted, it's still not as expensive as brand new items, but like for secondhand items, you'd think that you wouldn't be spending firsthand prices. So I got this beautiful picture. It was $6.99. So like I said, a little bit more than I think normally it would have cost there, but I just think it's absolutely beautiful. And if you saw my Hobby Lobby haul that I had up a couple of weeks ago, I talked about having some beautiful stems that I got from Hobby Lobby. I keep like echoing every time I get near this picture. I found some beautiful stems from Hobby Lobby that I wanted to put in this picture. I just think that it'll look so lovely, and it will be a nice spring accent in our new master bedroom. So I'm really excited about this piece. I have been trying to look at the bottom to see what it is. Let me take this sticker off. It does have a stamp on the bottom, but it's really, really hard to read. So I don't know if any of you guys know what this picture is or where it's from. I'm not 100% sure. I can't even tell like what is the upwards part of the stamp and what's the lower part of the stamp. But if you know, please let me know in the comments below. I would love to know that information. So the next thing that I got for the third floor, and I actually had a similar item to this in my Hobby Lobby haul. I purchased this first from the thrift store, and then I saw the other piece at Hobby Lobby, and I ended up purchasing that as well. But it's this beautiful terrain, and I had purchased one at Hobby Lobby, like I said in my haul. And the reason why I purchased it specifically for our master bedroom is because I want to turn this into a candle. I just think it would be such a lovely candle, and it can sit on the armoire or one of the vanities in our new master. So I thought it was so beautiful. It was $3.49, and in fact, the one at Hobby Lobby, I think I said it was like $1.79, was literally half the price of this guy. So I was so happy to get the one from Hobby Lobby. The one from Hobby Lobby is a little bit smaller. It has a lid, but I just thought this was so beautiful. Like I said, I picked this one up first, and I'm going to take some time to make a candle out of both of these two items. I think they're going to look absolutely beautiful. So that is why I grabbed this lovely piece. The next thing that I purchased, I actually got from Goodwill, and I just really loved the frame. I don't particularly love the print that's in here. It's just kind of a generic, I would almost call this like a bathroom print, like something you would see in somebody's like half bath or something like that. But I loved the frame. I thought it was so beautiful. I really liked the detail in it, and usually when I get frames like this from Goodwill, I tend to put a little bit of rub and buff on them to kind of make them even more beautiful, but I don't even think this needs that. And I have been purchasing really lovely artwork off of Etsy for super cheap. So I thought a lovely like landscape piece, because we could even like have it this way or whatever, would look so beautiful in this frame. And then I could put this up on our 3rd floor master bedroom with a nice gorgeous kind of landscape and be able to change it actually for the seasons. We'll see what I end up actually doing with it, but I just thought that the frame itself was so beautiful and it was super easy to reuse, and this was $2.99 at my local Goodwill. So the next thing that I purchased, I was actually really excited about this purchase because I was not expecting to find anything that I really thought would work well. And I was looking for some lamps in the lamp section because we are going to be moving upstairs. And I think I've talked about this in some of my videos before, maybe I haven't, but our current master bedroom, like where we had been staying before we moved up to the 3rd floor, actually we've decided to keep it as is. It has a queen size bed with 2 nightstands that fit that bed. It's a very tall bed. Our new bed is very, very short and low to the ground because of the pitched roof. So we couldn't actually move our old bed up there. So we decided to leave it in that room with the nightstands and the lamps and everything that came with it. And we were turning it into a nice guest room space because we have a lot of family from out of town. So we wanted to have space for them to stay when they came to visit us. So I was on the hunt for some new lamps, and I found this lovely guy at Goodwill. He was $5.99, and I was like, oh, this, okay, so first of all, let me show you. It's kind of got these weird speckles to it. I don't love the speckles, but I thought this would be such a great kind of DIY thrift flip. I can make it any color that I wanted. I'd probably do some sort of like taupe or like, I'm not actually 100% sure, but I wanted to do like maybe that like dirt trend thing where it makes it look like one of those items from Pottery Barn or something like that. But I thought it was so beautiful, and I was like, oh, wouldn't that be wonderful if this had a buddy, if it had 2 pieces, so we could have one for either side of the room. And lo and behold, I walked like a foot further down and I found its buddy. So I was so excited about that. They are so adorable, and they did not come with a shade. So the only thing I'm gonna have to do is run out to the store and buy a shade or look on Amazon. I'm probably gonna look on Amazon. And what I loved about it, I got these at Goodwill. What I loved about it is they said, you have 48 hours to actually take this home and plug it in. And if the lamps don't work, you can return them. And I was like, that is awesome, because a lot of times Goodwill doesn't allow you to return things. So I was super excited about that. But I came home, I plugged it in, and they both worked beautifully. So I was really excited to find these, and I can't wait to do a little DIY thrift flip. That is going to be some of my upcoming videos. I'm going to do some thrift flips so that I can have them for the 3rd floor space and just other areas in the house. So if that is something that you would enjoy, let me know in the comments below, because I would love to do a little thrift flip video for you guys, give you some ideas on how to liven up some thrifted items. Okay, so this next piece that I got is kind of super random, and it's not super random. It's totally my style. It's totally everything that I love about thrifting and finding amazing deals, but it has absolutely nothing to do with the 3rd floor. I just couldn't pass it up when I was shopping for all these other items. I was like, that is beautiful. I want it in my kitchen. I think it's going to be fantastic for like either cookies or something like that. But it is this beautiful pottery piece. And this is an actual handmade piece. There is an inscription on the bottom. Whoa. It says Montana Earth Pot. And it's from 1984. Now here's the thing, it was more expensive than I wanted to pay, but I have been to shows where, like art shows and stuff like that, where pottery pieces like this could cost you upwards to $100 depending on the artist. So this was $10.99. Again, expensive for the thrift store. I don't know what's going on at the thrift store lately, but it was not so expensive that I was like, yeah, I don't want to take that home, because I just thought it was so lovely and so beautiful. So it's going to be perfect. I think I'm going to turn it into like a family cookie jar, or I don't know, maybe I'll put flour in it. I'm not 100% sure, but I just thought it would look so lovely in our kitchen. I love like all the terracotta kind of look to the lid and the inside here. It's just so stunning. So I was really excited to find this, and I can't wait to start using it. I found these items a couple of weeks ago, so they've been kind of sitting in a bag in the closet so that I could film this video, and I was just like, I'm dying to take that out and use it. So I'm excited to see this on our counter extremely soon. And then the next thing that I got, which is the last thing that I actually bought, like physically bought from the store, I don't have it with me sitting right here because it's a piece of furniture, but I am going to insert a clip here of what it looks like. I love this piece. It is this cute little nightstand that I found at Goodwill. It was $19.99, and it has more of these orangey tones to it, right? More of this kind of 90s style wood toning, but I've been dying to do that whole easy off trick where you take the easy off oven cleaner and strip it down to its bare wood state. So that is exactly what I'm going to be doing. Again, I have so many thrift flip ideas for the third floor. So this piece is actually going to be my nightstand. I picked this out because I realized after basically 10 years of being in our current bedroom that I had like a 3 or 4 drawer nightstand, and I don't use like any of them. I have like chapstick in a drawer. That's like the only thing I use on a regular basis. Everything else I just use like the top part. So I thought it would be really nice to have this kind of open look. I can throw either like a nice picture in there or just have some like more decor on the shelving piece, and then use the top for my lamp and my Bible and anything else that I keep next to my bed at night. And it was short enough that it matched nicely with the bed, like matched up size-wise with the bed. So I was really excited to find this piece, and I was excited for the price with it too. So definitely stay tuned, because I'm going to be having some thrift flipping videos for you to see exactly how this piece of furniture comes out. Now the next kind of segment of this video is my thrift finds, if you will, from family members. And I am so excited for these because, you know, you have family members who like hold on to things for like a long amount of time, and then they're not really interested in keeping them. I have family that have been decluttering kind of all over the place, and I am like, your clutter is my treasure. Bring it here. I will love it for sure. So the first thing that I got was from my grandmom. She had moved a little while ago, like basically 2 years ago. Yeah, like 2 years ago now, her and my grandfather, and they were decluttering their house, and she gave me a bunch of dishware that I forgot that she had given me. And then when I was kind of reorganizing our home, decluttering some spaces in our home, I found them, and I was so darn excited because I want to I want to do our spring decor for the springtime, like decorate for spring video. And I thought that these would be so perfect on my shelves in the kitchen. So it is this stunning Ironstone set. She had given me the teapot for this. The teapot is actually on the shelf, but I completely forgot that she had given me basically the entire set. So it is this lovely Ironstone set. So this is the creamer, but like it also comes with, I have an entire box over here, guys. It also comes with like all of the cups and saucers and tea stuff. And I am super duper excited. I actually think she got these straight from England because my grandparents spent a lot of time in England over the years. Like they would take like 6-month chunks and go live in England because they're awesome like that. But they brought these home, and I just absolutely love them. I'm so excited to have them displayed all over our shelves. I actually have this hutch behind me too that I originally decorated the inside of it like a little over a year ago. I got it Christmas of 2021. No. Yeah. Christmas of 2021, we purchased this. That's the first time that I ever decorated it, and I've left everything in there like in the exact order that I put it in back then. So I might throw some of these in there as well, but I was super excited to find these again, and I can't wait to decorate with them. So again, stay tuned for my spring decorate with me video because it's going to have a lot of ironstone in it. So then my aunt contacted me because she was also decluttering her house. And she was like, hey, I watch your videos and I noticed that you love to collect this like blue and white transferware stuff. So I was like, yes, I absolutely do. She's like, well, I got a bunch of it, so I'll bring it over to your house. So she did, and it is also ironstone, guys. I am so stinking excited for this. So these are the pieces that I think I'm actually going to put on our third floor, like in our master bedroom remodel. I think it would be really fun to have like a little plate wall around my one vanity. I just think it would be absolutely beautiful. But we have this one, oh, you can't even read that. We have this one ironstone collection. It's the Johnson Brothers from England. I just think it's absolutely stunning, absolutely beautiful. And then this is the Pennsylvania, this is also Johnson Brothers, but it's, you know, ironstone from England. It is the Pennsylvania Fieldstone collection. I just thought it was so beautiful. And my family lives, we actually don't live in Pennsylvania, but we live right next to Pennsylvania. So we are in Pennsylvania a whole lot. So I love these stunning prints. I've talked about it before, but I've been collecting the ironstone collection that is the Independence Hall ironstone collection. And we actually use that as our regular dinnerware. I love it. I am the kind of person that believes that collecting things shouldn't just be for visual purposes, that like having memories with it by actually using the items is the best way to go. So I'm super excited that she gave these to me, and I have an entire box of this plate here. So some of these are going to go in the master bedroom. Some of these are probably going to go on the shelf in the kitchen, and I can't wait to have y'all see how we decorate with all this lovely ironstone. And then the next thing that my aunt actually brought over was this beautiful platter. I just thought it was so stunning. It's like soup tureen-esque style platter. I don't actually know what this is. The stamp on it says Alfred Coley Ltd. So I don't know if that's a type of ironstone. I'm not like super versed in like antique pottery or anything like that. But I just thought it was so beautiful. I can show you the stamp on it. It's such a lovely, gorgeous piece. But I was so excited that, again, she was like, I don't think I want this in my collection anymore. So she handed it over to me. I think it's so beautiful. Again, I'm going to either put it on the shelves in the kitchen or put it in the hutch right there to kind of give a new look to the area. But I just thought it was absolutely beautiful, and I'm excited that she passed it on to me. And then the last thrifted item, again, this was from my aunt, is this beautiful, I don't have it here because it's actually quite a large piece of furniture, but I will insert a clip of it for you guys. But it is this beautiful little dresser that she had used for her kids when they were young to use as a changing station. And we had been looking for a small dresser. It needed to be small because, again, we have these pitched angles of our roof. It's going into our master bedroom because our little man is going to be staying with us for the first several months. I don't know how long he's going to stay. I don't want to put like a time limit on it. It could be a couple of months. It could be up to a year. We'll see how all that kind of works out. But we have the pitched roof, so it couldn't be a very large piece of furniture. And then when we actually do move him down into the nursery, the piece is going to move down with him. And the nursery room itself, like what is going to be his room for that time period, is fairly small. So like just small in size. And it's like awkward. Like there's one wall that has multiple doors on it, so you can't actually rest any furniture on that wall. And there's another wall with the radiator along it, so you can't really rest anything on that wall. So there's really only 2 walls in the entire room. So we have the crib and what will be this little dresser and a bookcase, and that's what's going to really fit in that space for him. And then when the boys are a little bit older, they are going to share a room, they're going to share furniture. So this is going to be something that really just kind of ties them over for the time being. But I'm super excited for this piece. I think it is beautiful. And again, after I try the easy off thing with something small like the nightstand, if all goes well and I don't make myself crazy, I actually think I want to try the same thing on this dresser. If that doesn't work for me, then I'll probably paint it, do something to kind of bring it back to life, and I'm going to change out the hardware on it. But I just thought it was so lovely and so cute for the space that it's going to fit in. So I am very, very grateful that she brought that over to us. So that is everything that I got for today's video. I am so excited to get all this stuff into its place upstairs. I can't wait to start decorating with everything and see how it all comes together. So make sure that you come back next week, next Thursday, because I will be doing our sort of decorate with me video for the master bedroom space, and you'll be able to see how all of that has been coming together. I'm so thankful for you checking out this video. Again, like I said earlier, if you are new, please consider hitting that subscribe button and giving this video a like. I'm really grateful for you all, and I will see you again really, really soon. Have a wonderful day. Bye.